watching News 13 at 11 with Darcel Grimes, Larry Blunt, Chief Meteorologist Jason Boyer, and sports with Stan Pamphilis.
Athletes are driven by all kinds of motivation, but even we were surprised when we heard about a 15-year-old swimmer from Fletcher who dared to make the escape from Alcatraz.
And the reason why she did it? Well, that got our attention too. News 13's John Lee explains what motivated this young woman to take the swim of her life.
When I'm competing, I don't think about anything.
When it comes to swimming, the moving parts are what we see at the surface. But something you can't see drives every competitor.
It was just important to me.
Arielle Blake of Henderson County doesn't need much motivation, but even she needed extra incentive.
I wanted it done really badly, and he wouldn't budge.
To face the swim of her life.
It was once thought to impossible to finish the swim, so I thought I could do it.
Alcatraz Island in San Francisco's Bay Area, home of the historic and infamous prison. Anyone who made it out would only encounter the cold and choppy waters. Arielle made those chilling conditions her latest aquatic conquest.
I went to the Nantahala River. That was one of the coldest rivers around here. And I also took ice baths every other day to acclimate my body temperature to the water.
Every other day, swimming 1 to 2 miles nonstop at the Patterson Center in Fletcher. But to face something so treacherous, Arielle needed more than just heart and determination.
Me and my dad made this deal where if I finish, I can get my belly button pierced.
So that's the motivation?
It kind of came about that I wanted to do it.
And I'd say, it's time to go swim. And she'd be like, I don't want to swim today. And I'd be like, all right, belly button. I'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Behold the power of the piercing.
Go ahead.
By September, primed for the Alcatraz Invitational. Hitting the water with hundreds of others in for a rude awakening.
The waves were terrible, and the salt water, it felt like you took a thing of salt and dumped it in your mouth, and it made you gag at times.
The tide pulled her 7 feet per second.
And you had to figure out when to breathe, because sometimes you would breathe and water would splash in your face and you'd have to hold your breath.
As you can see, Arielle did tackle Alcatraz and lives to tell about it.
So I pushed myself and I got it.
And yes, the belly piercing is practically as good as any gold medal.
It felt really good because I had to work for something so hard and for so long.
In every competitor, there's a different spark. Sometimes it's medals, and yes, sometimes it's a piercing. Visualizing the prize at the end gives them the impetus to do something great.
It was just important to me.
In Fletcher, John Lee, News 13.
Okay.
Arielle now competes with the West Henderson High swim team. Good luck to her.
Yes, she's quite an amazing young lady.
Yeah.
Belly button piercing.
With that, what would motivate you to swim, honestly,
Well,
in that
when
water?
we heard the story first, I thought a new car.
I
Darcel
think
said
a new
the same,
car.
a new
Yeah,
car,
new
maybe.
car.
Nothing would motivate me.
Nothing would.
A Twinkie.
A Twinkie? Yeah. He'd swim that long for a Twinkie.
No, a car would.
Yeah, a car would do it for you, too. 60 degrees for the high temperature today. Everybody has their motivation, I guess. Our motivation tomorrow is going to be